I have so many exciting things to share today. Definitely let me know where you're tuning in from. Hold tight just a minute. I'm going to flip around this camera. Hi, Julie. How's everybody doing? Good to see everyone. Good to see everyone. What's happening? Hello, hello. Where are you watching from today is right. Thank you, Ashley. All right, so we got lots to discuss. We do. Definitely. All right. Okay, so as you are tuning in, let me know what you are up to. Okay, hold tight just a second. I'm getting all the things linked up and then some. Definitely, you're working. Awesome. Me too. Great job, right? This is awesome. Yes. All right, hold tight just a second. We cannot do that. All right. Okay, so we are going to get on it right now. Get on it and get things done. Definitely let me know what you are doing in the comments. All right, let's see here. So today we got lots to talk about. Yesterday I was on and we talked about that amazing pink bundle and then some. So all kinds of good stuff. Hopefully, I know a lot of you actually snagged that bundle. It was so fun, right? Definitely good stuff. Hi, Julie. How's everybody doing? What's up? If you didn't get to see that, go check out pinkzebrahome.com because I put a ton of recipes up there for our Pink with Purpose bundle that we launched on Monday. You snagged that bundle. I know, actually, I think there were like 17 of you that snagged that bundle yesterday, that carton bundle. So, hi, Becky. How are you? Good to see you. Hi, Shar. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Whitney. It's a good bundle. And, you know, let me just say, Mary Pinkmas, anyone, right? I think this fragrance is life. It is definitely one of those amazing fragrances. So if you didn't see it, it is available right now. So definitely run over there and grab it and then some. As you are tuning in, let me know in the comments. It is amazing, isn't it? It's a good one. So definitely let me know where you're tuning in from and then some. Hi, Jan. Hi, Whitney. Hi, Leslie. How's everybody doing? It occurred to me we had so much go on all week long that I didn't have a chance to really touch on the behind the scent that is this week. It happens to be one of my absolute favorites. It is Mahogany and Oak is the fragrance behind the scent. It's definitely one of my favorite fragrances that we have, or fragrance notes anyways. And if you love mahogany, you know, it's such a gorgeous, rich fragrance. So what I wanted to do today is, looks like we got somebody, hold tight just a minute. Okay, what I wanted to do today is I wanted to definitely talk about this 4-bag bundle and talk about the fragrance note mahogany. It's a very prominent, very amazing fragrance note. And so I wanted to take some time to really pick it apart and then some. So definitely. All right, so here's the deal. So Mahogany and Oak is the behind the scent. Behind the scent started, let me back up just a little bit. 4 months ago is when we started behind the scent. 5 months ago, 6 months ago. It might even be 6 months ago. What is this month? It might even be 6 months ago. We started it, and basically the whole purpose behind it is we wanted to take some time and really educate on certain fragrance notes. And so that's kind of what we've been doing with this. And there's always a Leslie says I'm over shopping some Pink Zebra Home products. There's always a 4-bag bundle, which is what I have in front of me. This is a really, really pretty bundle. Always a 4-bag bundle that goes live on that Monday. So this went live actually Monday with the said fragrance notes in it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about this fragrance, and we're going to take these 4 fragrances that I have, plus I think I'm going to add in some others. And I'm going to show you how you can mix some of these mahogany oak scents, right? And as always too, I don't know if I shared this whenever I hopped on here. I'm Beth Hanner. I'm live every single day, Monday through Friday, right here in the PZTV studio. So that's kind of what we're going to do today. And definitely let me know if you have questions and then some. Looks like I need to link my Facebook up. Hold tight just a second. Let's see, why is, there we are. All right, now I've got the Facebook. Hey, Ashley. Merry Christmas in the line forever, or Merry Pinkmas. I know, it's so good. Hi, Christy. Hi, Misty. Good to see you. Hi, Jillian. Good to see you too. Good to see all of y'all. Definitely 25 of you over on the Book of Faces. All right, let's get started. We're going to talk about mahogany and oak. I want to give you some fun facts about it because I haven't really done this week. I don't know where this week went. It definitely kind of came and went. So let's talk about it, and then I'm going to do some blending. Hi, Veronica. Good to see you. All right. Mahogany is rich, warm, and subtly sweet, often blended with hints of spice, amber, or musk. Oak is dry, earthy, smoky, and leathery, evoking oak barrels, aged libraries, or crisp forest trails. Together, they create a luxurious, grounded scent that feels like a warm hug in a cabin after a long walk through fall leaves. Okay? So it's very masculine-leaning, cozy, nostalgic, grounding, and elegant. Definitely home for the harvest tie-in with this. These scents feel like home. Think handcrafted wooden tables, vintage bookshelves, or bourbon aged barrel. Okay. Mahogany trees. All right. So mahogany trees actually grow in Central and South America with wood prized for its deep brown color. Mahogany is gorgeous. It's definitely, I want to say, I think I'm 100% sure it was. So for years, my husband and I had our first dining room table / buffet was made out of mahogany. And it was so old that actual set came from his I'm going to mess this up. I want to say two greats, grandmother. And so we had this gorgeous table. It was so pretty. It was definitely antique, but it was mahogany. It was that gorgeous, rich, really, really pretty color. And so if you've seen mahogany, you know how gorgeous it is. Mahogany furniture is so pretty. Yes, lots of apple cinnamon. I see your comments. We have lots of apple cinnamon fragrances. Definitely apple, let's see, candied cinnamon apple, farmhouse cider, all kinds of that. So definitely take a peek at the website and then some. So, all right. And as always, if you are tuning in, just so you know, everything that I'm going to be talking about today is actually pinned on the website. So definitely take a look there. All right, so let's see here. Oak barrels. Here's your fun fact about oak. Oak barrels are actually used to age whiskey and wine because they infuse complex notes like vanilla, tannins, and lactones. Fun. All right, Tuesday. Here's this is what we were supposed to talk about on Tuesday. This was my personal notes. Scent category is if we were to pair up any of these with fragrance wise or fragrance purposes, we would be able to pair up, like, it's suggesting vanilla, amber, musk, tobacco, leather, sandalwood, bourbon, whiskey with all of these fragrances. So I think actually today I'm almost positive that we're going to tap into a lot of everything that I just named and then some. So definitely. Hi, Jan. Good to see you. Good to see you. Scent flirts are coming, so stay tuned. Those should be all shipped out today. Hi, Deanna. All right. Let's see here. Oak moss is part of what we're talking about today. Part of the whole scent behind the scent fragrances. Actually contains atronol and chlorotronol, which give it the earthy, mossy profile. Mahogany type accords are often built to use aromatic aldehydes, which give them their diffusive strength and slightly metallic sparkle. When you smell mahogany, like I said, it's that really rich, deep, gorgeous, almost romantic fragrance. That's what you get, right? That's the mahogany wood that we're always calling that out, that fragrance note. So oak is actually considered a sacred tree in many cultures, often associated with gods like Zeus and Thor of the past. Okay. It's generally headache friendly. I know, we've been talking about headache friendly fragrances for quite some time now. And so it's definitely generally headache friendly for the most part. It depends kind of what you're going to pair it up with. I would suggest when you're using mahogany fragrances, if you are somebody that has like a sensitivity to fragrances in general, that you use it in a bigger open room, and it's going to be a little less concentrated, if you know what I mean. Hi CJ, good to see you. Whenever I put like a strong fragrance, for example, I put I don't even remember what it was. I put it in my downstairs bathroom. I felt like it was so intense in a very small space. It just makes sense, right? The smaller the space, the more intense the aroma, and then some. So definitely some to think about, and then some. All right, so this is the behind the scent bundle that I have in front of me. It has 4 bags of sprinkles in it. And so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be pulling from this 4-bag bundle, okay? Pulling from this 4-bag bundle. So I have 4 fragrances here. So this is actually on sale until, I think it's on sale through Sunday, maybe even Monday morning. So if you're wanting to grab it right now, you can get this exact bundle that I'm going to be mixing from for $40. $40, right? Definitely. Thank you so much for the love and shares. Yeah, smells like a good looking man. It does. I agree. Yes. Okay, so Manly Man's our first fragrance. You have notes of watery musk, white iris, and moss woods. Okay, very pretty fragrance. Very, very, very amazing fragrance. This has like a manly cologne smell. It's lighter, it's watery, it's gorgeous. Okay. Second up on the list is California Boy. Notes of Brazilian musk, warm teakwood, and cedar. Oh, that is so rich and so beautiful. I remember when this one came out, and a lot of you probably do initially. Very, very pretty fragrance. Had kind of gives me like Abercrombie and Fitch type feels, like if you're going into like one of those teen stores. It's just, I know, very interesting facts. Yeah. This is probably one of the prettiest man smells. Actually, my favorite, I think, masculine smell that we've ever had in the line. Such a gorgeous fragrance. All right. Next up, I have Lumberjack. Another fantastic. A lot of these are actually masculine. Cedarwood, amber, and smoked leather are your fragrance notes in this. Hi, Tammy. Good to see you. And then last but not least, a part of this bundle is my favorite, amber and oak. Sweet tobacco, night blooming jasmine, and vanilla amber. Oh my heavens. This came out in September and I can't get enough of this fragrance. It's everything. It embraces all kinds of gorgeous fragrance notes. So amber and oak. Okay. All right. So those 4 bags are part of the behind the scent bundle, and they are available right now on the website. In addition to all kinds of fun stuff, the Halloween sale is still going on. Like, we got all kinds of stuff to talk about. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take these 4 fragrances. Like I said, we're going to make some recipes. I had a lot of fun with this. I'm going to say a lot of fun. Okay. So we're going to start off, all right. So I did a little bit better with my naming. Okay. So you guys are in, yes. Shelly, I believe all scent flirts should be shipped out today. They are working around the clock to make that happen. So I believe that they are coming. So stay tuned, definitely. Fall date night. Doesn't that sound fun? Okay. Who's going on a date tonight? Anyone going on a date tonight? I am not. I'm going on a date with my couch. Fall date night. Amber and oak. I mean, I do that, right? I think that's totally fine. I can totally do that. Manly Man and California Boy. All right. So, but if I was going on a date, I think that this would smell like fall date night. So that's where I got these fragrances from. So again, 3 of the fragrances that are in the bundle. Here's your first recipe. And to get ahead of the questions, I have a date with a book. What book are you reading? You know what? I should get back into that. I definitely should get back into reading. What books are you guys interested in? Amber and Oak's your favorite? Yeah. All right, so we're going to open these up. Cali Boy, Amber and Oak, and Manly Man, I think. Is that what? Yes, and Manly Man. All right, so we're calling this one Fall Date Night. I do not have a blending board this week or for this show today. So you are going to want to write these down because they will disappear if they are not wrote down. So, your favorite kind of day? I know. The couch is wonderful, isn't it? It's definitely good. Yeah, with my couch and maybe a little bit of Netflix. I don't know yet. And my husband, of course. We're definitely going to hang out. All right, fall date night. So, I have 3 fragrances that are going to make up this scent. I need a scoop. We're going to steal one from this carton. Okay, so this is a carton of Manly Man. Anytime you ever buy sprinkles, it's always best to buy them in a carton. This is about the equivalent of 4 bags of sprinkles. 4 bags of sprinkles. So you actually save a little bit of money when you buy it that way. Hi, good to see you. Good to see all of you guys. You guys are so awesome. You have a date with your coach as well? Okay. Is Caramel Cauldron? Christy. Ooh, maybe Pink Zebra Home can answer that question. I just totally pointed at you with the sprinkle scoop. That was really funny. All right, let's do, we're going to do one of each for this bag and then see. This is going to be equal parts, okay? Definitely. Equal parts of each fragrance. All right, so let's see here. You're welcome. Definitely. All right. Okay, that's perfect. So starting us off strong is fall date night. And remember at the very beginning of the live, I said, anytime you can take, so the mahogany fragrances, they're going to blend, and the oak fragrances are going to blend really, really well with teak woods, with ambers, with vanillas, all that. And that's exactly what this is doing. So definitely a really, really, really pretty, hold tight just a second. A really pretty fragrance blend. So fall date night is what this is called. There are 3 scents involved in this. California Boy, Manly Man, and Amber and Oak. Very, very pretty. Hi, Kimmy. How are you today? It's a good bundle, Victoria. You know, we talk all the time about fragrance families. You know, we have gourmand fragrances, we have floral fragrances, fresh, clean, watery fragrances, masculine fragrances. And so all of the fragrances that I'm talking about today, well, these fragrance notes are what I would consider masculine recipes, and they're absolutely wonderful. So I've got 3 fragrances that make up this actual recipe. Okay. And so the ones that I'm mixing from are right here in front of me. 3 different fragrances. Very, very pretty. Very, very nice fragrance. Okay. So fall date night, first one, definitely go grab it. So the cool part about this, this recipe is that once you purchase once you purchase the 4 bag bundle, then everything that I'm going to give to you, I'll let you know if there's something extra that you would want to add. But for the most part, you'll be able to make all these recipes. Best part about Pink Zebra is that you have the ability to customize your own scent by blending, okay? So you can take any of these fragrances that I am talking about today and make your own recipe, which is really, really awesome, okay? All right, next up, we're gonna take a Lumberjack. Lumberjack is that 4th fragrance that I talked about. We're gonna make a blend with it. Lumberjack, when did it originally come out? I think it was last year about this time. You have cedarwood, amber, and smoked leather. I'm good, Josh. How are you? Good to see you. I'm so good. It's Friday. Everybody, anyone doing anything tonight or this weekend for fun? Let me know in the comments because I'm nosy. All right. I didn't name this one. I didn't name it, and I know why, because I couldn't come up with a name. So I'm tapping into you guys for this one. I'm going to pull out one of the richest, prettiest fragrances to blend with this one. Black Cherry. Let's take a moment and talk about Black Cherry. Black Cherry, absolutely amazing. Tart cherry, fruity bakery, and sugar are your fragrance notes. So I'm going to take and mix in a little bit of Lumberjack. We have cedarwood, amber, and smoked leather are our fragrances. And we're going to mix the 2 of these together. So the route that I was going with this, anytime I ever, hey Teresa, how are you? Anytime I ever mix in some leather and cherry, I've always loved it. I am not doing this gracefully. Just bear with me. Sometimes you gotta rip them open and they don't always want to cooperate. At least you know they're not, it's not escaping out there. You're going to the softball game. Ooh, that sounds like so much fun. It is football season down here, y'all. I love softball. I played college softball. Actually, fun fact. Did anyone else play softball out there in school? I played softball from the time I was, like 10 years old all the way through 21. A long time. Not no more, though. Woo! I tried that years ago. I tried not to play slow pitch, and I ended up tearing a muscle in my leg, and I said, I think my days are done. My days of sprinting and all of the things. Right? You played too, Angie? Golly, what position did you play? I love softball. I love baseball. I love football, all the things. All right, so let's name this recipe. Okay, so I need some help. Like I said, anytime I ever mix in leather with cherry, it's always perfection. So we have fragrance notes are cedarwood, amber, and smoked leather. And I'm going to mix in a little bit of black cherry with it. So we're going to go in strong with 2 scoops of black cherry and then 2 scoops of Lumberjack. And then I need a name for this one. You played softball too? Yeah, what position did you play, Teresa? You're good? Irma, good to see you. Woo, all right. This is intriguing, really fun. Okay, so for this one, for example, you would need to add up some black cherry because obviously the black cherry is not in the bundle. So if you are wanting to make this blend, this is kind of like giving me like almost like a cherry pipe type feel, even though it doesn't have, that doesn't have tobacco in it, does it? No, that's exactly what it's doing. This is really fun. Call it splitting cherries. Yeah, we definitely could. That's cute, Kimmy. How are you? Good to see you. I'm so glad you're on. Mostly right field. I was a left fielder. Yeah, I definitely was. Jack Black. That is so, I don't know, y'all. I think I might do that one. That's so cute. She said Jack Black. Jack Black. I really like that. What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? I don't have a Jack Black. Now I do. Jack Black. That's it. I gotta go with that. That's adorable. Who said that? Nancy, that is awesome. I love it. That's such a cute name. All right, so the name of this one is Jack Black. Smoky Leather Jack. That's cute too, Judy. All right, Jack Black. Jack Black. All right, so that is Lumberjack and Black Cherry. See, I knew you guys would come in clutch for me, definitely. I'm just not the greatest with naming these. Sometimes I feel like all of my effort went into those pink with purpose blends and then the fall ones. You like Blackjack too? Yeah. Or Jack Black, not Blackjack. Blackjack's a card game. Definitely. You were a pitcher? Awesome. Yeah, I never did pitch. I did actually play, I did all positions really. In college I played left field and then I was a DH. DH my freshman year, and then I played left field and hit my sophomore year. So in college, a lot of times they'll have you do, I did one or the other my freshman year because I had to do some time, and then the other years I actually played everything, but so good. You were a pitcher? Yeah. Good stuff. All right, you like Jack Black? I think it's cute. You need some Lumberjack? Let's see. I can't read the rest of your comment, Angie, but that's good. Definitely go grab it because it's a part of that bundle. I love it. We got a full house up in here. Ooh, okay. All right. This one actually is named kind of cute. We're going to go with this next one. We're going to keep out the Lumberjack, and I'm going to pull in that Cali Boy. If you are just tuning in, you like Jack Black too over on the Facebook? Good. We're going to go with it. All right. I have two fragrances here in front of me that we are going to make to mix this next fragrance. This is California Boy, which happens to be, this is like a really pretty man smell, okay? Again, Brazilian musk, warm teakwood, and cedar. So I'm going to mix the two of these together, and we're going to make leather and vanilla. I think, I didn't want to say vanilla. I wanted to say vanilla. I almost feel like that's a fancy name for vanilla, right? Vanilla. Am I right? Check me on my facts. I don't want to be making stuff up on a Friday. On a Monday, maybe, but not on a Friday. Vanille, V-A-N-I-L-L-E. I was thinking when I named it that it was actually something, let me see here. All right, maybe we'll just look up vanille, V-A-N-N, or V-A-N-I-L-L-E. And it is. It actually refers to the French spelling of vanilla. Okay, I'm not losing it. All right, I Googled myself. So we're good. So this is leather and vanilla, which is the French. So this is, all right, so what you think? French and sophisticated is where we're going with this one. You know what I didn't do? I did not turn down the air conditioning, and I'm getting hot. I'm going to walk right there. I'm going to be gone 10 seconds, and I'm going to come right back. You can hear me talk. Because it's getting hot in here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. This is Texas struggles, my friends. We don't live without air conditioning very well, so I had to turn it down a little bit. All right. You were a Lumberjack years ago? What? Hi, Debbie. How are you guys? You guys are being really, really fun and sweet today. And guess what I have on the other side of the room? Guess what? I'm in here alone. I am. And I have some products over there. Okay, I just had to throw that out there. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? You were a catcher? I think I caught when I was little. It wasn't never, or it really wasn't ever my thing. I did some catching, but I was more of an outfielder. Left fielder was really center field. It's getting hot in here. It was getting hot in here, but I'm saying there's some stuff over there that I can see that is going on the show. And I'm thinking you need sneak peeks. I might not, listen, I have to save them for Monday, but maybe I have one in my system. What do you guys think? If I showed you one, it would be a big secret. I didn't even tell Pink Zebra Home I was going to do this. See, here we are, Pink Zebra Home. Beth can't keep her mouth shut. Uh-oh. Hey, Jennifer, you need sneak peeks. I do love you guys. That's why I'm going to show you some things. That's pretty. Okay, leather and vanille. Vanille is the French way of saying vanilla. Okay, so we have lumberjack. Lumberjack. We're going to add a little bit more of that. Okay, I want to, we'll just use the rest of that because that's just in there. Okay, I have another bag of that one. I'm telling you, that bundle is really good. Speaking of bundles, did you guys see that we are raising money for the Breast Cancer Foundation? Breast Cancer Research Foundation. We have partnered with them. We love you. You guys are buttering me up. You don't have to. I share. But it's nice. We've partnered up with the Breast Cancer Research Foundation for this month, for October. And yesterday I actually talked in depth about that amazing 8-carton bundle that is available on the website right now, that you guys have actually we've almost met what our initial goal was, which is so good, which means we're being able to give back, right, to breast cancer, definitely. So if that's something that you're interested in, like I said, Mary Pinkness made a sneaky peek in that, okay? So that is part of it. If you want in on this amazing scent, you can actually get it in a carton and in a body lotion spray. I used this, wasn't this one, it was another pink one, but this morning, I love this stuff. So I would order it just for several reasons. I want to support breast cancer, $31. They're making fun of me on another platform, y'all. They're saying you're not going to be able to just show one thing. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can. Irma, maybe I can keep my mouth. It's their fault for leaving me unsupervised. I know. In here in a studio with all the things. So breast cancer. The other way that you can support breast cancer this month is if you purchase a 6-month scent flirt. So 6-month scent flirt purchase gives back $10 donated for every new subscriber. Plus, look at this cute little dude. When you do that, you also get him for free. I mean, come on. So scent flirt, if you've been considering scent flirt, today is your day. You donate $10 to breast cancer research, and you get Griffin. I think he has a scent. Oh yeah, he's got spiced banana loaf. That's what it was. Spiced banana loaf in him. He smells really good. So cute. Available once you purchase a 6-month subscription, you get him for free. So lots of good stuff going on. We're going to start in a week. We're going to also have some exciting stuff for our customers where we're giving you guys back. We're giving back. Week 1 next week is a spa treatment. What? So exciting. I want a spa treatment. That sounds fun. All right. So we're going to do, the next one I have is, this is not super cool name, but it's okay. We'll go with it. Smoky Amber Spice. Smoky Amber Spice. My daughter just ordered. How long does it take to get my orders? Wendy, it does depend on where you live. We usually say 3 to 5 business days, but if you live close by here, it might be a little bit faster. So 3 to 5 business days is usually, love the gnomes. Aren't they cute? Oh, I love them too. Definitely. All right. Smoky, Smoky, Amber Spice. We could probably just call it Smoky Amber. I don't know. But I wanted you to have the spice at the end. Okay? So we're going to do this one. We're going to blend up this one. This one has 2 different recipe, 2 different fragrances in it. We're pulling out this Amber and Oak. I'm in love with this. I'm going to say that when this came in Scent Flirt last month, I couldn't get enough of this. For those of you that are a part of Scentflirt and you would have received this fragrance in a room spray last month, are you enjoying that as much as I am? Because I honestly think that I am in love with that scent. I love it so much. I feel like, I can't with, it's so good, right? So definitely one, if anything, if you get the 4-bag bundle, let me know if you get the 4-bag bundle. I'm just going to just say that. Let me know. Let me know. Do consultants get 25% kickback? Yes, ma'am, Kimmy. They sure do. Yes. Commission. Yes, you do. Anything that you sell. Yes, yes, yes. Exciting stuff. All right. So we're going to go in, with our amber and oak for this one. Like I said, the name of this fragrance is, Smoky Amber Spice. And then I'm going to go in with 2 scoops of the other. So we're going to go equal parts. Okay? 2 scoops of amber and oak and 2 scoops of the lumberjack. Definitely good stuff. Has the 200 blending barrels sold yet? No. Veronica, we have not got to that limit just yet. Yeah. So not complaining. I'm glad that you did. Yeah. I knew Pink Apple and Lychee was one that sold out really fast. But I threw that strawberry in there because I knew that would go so well with all the rest of those fragrances, Veronica. Because it's definitely, again, it's a pinkish red fragrance, but definitely one that I knew would roll with them. So that's why I did that on purpose. But yesterday I did some blending with the Pink Apple and Lychee. I think I gave one recipe with it. You could easily swap that out for the fresh sweet strawberry. So I'm doing great. What's in the 4-bag bundle? So Sandy's asking about that 4-bag bundle, bourbon and oud. That was a good one too. I love that one. Lumberjack, amber and oak, California Boy, and Manly Man are your fragrances in the 4-bag bundle. Okay? Definitely a good bundle. Good. All right. Let's see here. You just ordered behind the scent? You're going to love it. Didn't I just do this one? Did I? Did I just do this one? No, I just did Lumberjack and California Boy. You just threw me for a loop. I just did Lumberjack and California Boy. This is Lumberjack and amber and oak. All right, so Lumberjack and leather and, okay, so this is called, that was the leather and vanilla, okay? This is Smoky Amber Spice, Lumberjack and amber and oak, okay? I do so many blends sometimes, I wouldn't be surprised if I put the same blend up twice, just because I do so many blends. So just excuse me if I get crazy. How do we get these bags? All right, great question. So if you are interested in ordering, it looks like you might be new to me, by the way. Welcome on in, Rocky Bullwinkle. That's so cute. You might be about my age. So if you head over to pinkzebrahome.com, you'll actually see me live. You could actually add everything to cart that I am talking about today. So you'd have to blend. Where do we find the blends list? So a lot of times we'll post, I'll post a blending board. So I do have 2 blending boards, 3 actually, that were posted this week. So if you go over to pinkzebrahome.com on Facebook, or Pink Zebra Home on Facebook, that's where you're going to get to see all the blends and then some. So definitely good stuff. All right. You write all of them down. See, yeah, Valerie says, you're welcome. Valerie says she writes them down. That's always a good way. Definitely. So what do we got? We got one Pretty Boys Floyd, Cali Boy, and the denim one. That sounds delicious. You guys are coming up with some good recipes. That sounds really good. All right, we're going to do fresh and green, not fresh and clean, fresh and green. I'm going to pull in some Manly Man for this one, and we're going to pull in some Cedar and Cypress Air Care Plus. Okay, the 2 of these together. So fresh and green and Cedar and Cypress Air Care Plus, and Manly Man. So Manly Man is the fragrance that is in the 4-bag bundle for this one. Okay. We're going to blend the 2 of these together. All right. So Cedar and Cypress made its way back when we launched the Vault Show. Have you guys experienced, if you have it, let me know in the comments. If you're new to Air Care Plus, I got to talk about this for a second, because Air Care Plus is anything that says Air Care Plus on it means it's an odor neutralizer. And it's definitely something that if you have cooked something in the kitchen that you don't want to smell, it's going to eliminate the malodors. So think of areas in your home that you need to remove the fragrance. That is what you want to use. All right. So cedar and cypress air care, we're going to start off strong with that one. And because we're using equal parts for this bag, I want you to keep in mind too that this will be an odor eliminating or odor reducing fragrance, meaning it will take out the malodors that are in the air. If I ever wanted to go a little stronger on the odor eliminating, all I would do is just go heavier on that certain fragrance. But you should notice that this will take out, like, for example, fish, obviously bathroom, right? I have teenage boys. Need I say any more, right? So sometimes in their rooms, I want, Air Care Plus. A laundry room, sometimes I just want to put a little, even though it's, typically would smell good. If there's musty clothes in there, wherever that you have spots. But I gotta say too, it's so pretty. That's very green, very pretty. Fresh and green, mainly man with some cedar and cypress air care. We have this entire odor eliminating line. We have in like a room spray, and I absolutely love it. So I want to give you guys a little tip. I purchased, I don't think, it's actually the odor eliminating spray. I don't know that I have any in here to show you right now. Of course I don't. I might have one over here. Hold tight. What's wonderful about it, maybe not, is that, yes, I do. And it's actually the one that I used. All right, so I'm so happy. Okay, so this is your odor neutralizing spray. All of these, the fragrances that we have available are right on the website, but I use this exact one. So I'm going to give you an example. Sometimes, not sometimes, a lot of times, a trash can, if it's in your kitchen, or even like we have big, huge outside trash cans that we put our trash in and then take out to the end of the street. Spray this in your trash can, and it does the trick. So I had something, I don't remember what it was, that had gotten in there. I didn't want to smell it, and I kept opening up my trash can. And so I did a good haul over clean of the trash can, and I sprayed this in there, and it was like instant. Like that lid, popped up. And so I want you to think of areas. I mean, obviously trash can would be one, but places that you need fragrance. And this right here is amazing. So this is the Radiant Raspberry Air Care Plus. Notes of fresh raspberry, blackberry, and lemon water. My 12-year-old little boy actually said, Mommy, he goes, I don't know what you sprayed in that trash can, but I really like it a lot. It smells really good. So 12-year-old boy says it smells good. Definitely go grab it. I'm not sure exactly what all fragrances are available in that spray, but definitely do that. Yeah, yes, Pink Zebra Home is letting you guys know if you place an order today too. These bags are getting dropped in packages, so definitely a great day to order. Becky ordered. What'd you order, Becky? Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, let me see here. I always love it. You like cedar and cypress? Veronica, I do too. I feel like it definitely does that. We are big lovers of, I don't know, I feel like since we've moved down here, hi, Jenny. We have I've consumed way more salmon in my lifetime than I ever did when I lived in Illinois. And it's probably because we have access to it down here. It's fresh. So lots of salmon, and I could go down a rabbit hole talking about it. But I found this really good spice and all the things. And so we eat it a lot, right? I don't like the way that salmon makes my kitchen smell, but I'm not going to stop. Okay. So for example, that, and then if I double up and I decide that I want to cook Brussels sprouts, using the Air Care Plus line, wonderful. You loved the bundle? Good. I had Cindy, you know what? I'm extra chatty today. And I said that a little bit ago. Stick around. We'll see. Where was I going with this thought? Oh, I had a friend that her dog was sprayed, by a skunk. That sounds fun, huh? And so what she did was she actually used a little bit of that to take out the, the odor. Obviously, we don't advocate for using the room spray. I mean, it is pet safe, but she just said that it helped with the skunk odor. So I don't know that she sprayed it on him, but we ate it a lot with peach whiskey. That sounds delicious. Oh, yes, I know. I know. I got this when did I get this? This was a gift to me from me whenever I moved to Texas initially by myself. I'm living up the jewelry down here, but yes, I know. I want to get for those of us that live here in Texas, James Avery is a local Texas jeweler and all the pretty things, right? Definitely good stuff. Okay, hold tight. So I'm feeling like I need to start talking about the show a little bit. Let me get through these recipes and then we will. We got 4 more. Okay, so lots of exciting stuff coming on Tuesday. If you are ready for Christmas, give me a shout. Obviously, we're not going to put up Christmas trees. Well, maybe you are. I'm not going to hate on you if you do. I would put one up, but my husband wouldn't allow it. But it's always good to start preparing, right? And this year, by golly, I said this yesterday on live, I'm totally buying another tree because we need another one. So we've only been in this house. This will just be the 2nd Christmas. And I was telling him, I said, I'm going to put the tree. Like I'd rearranged the furniture in the living room. And I'm going to put the tree in the corner. And he's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to put in the front room then? I said, I'm going to put a tree there too, dude. And he was like, I'm picking up what you're putting down. He's like, I guess I know where this is going. I said, we're buying a new tree, buddy. Hey, good to see you. Thank you. So I'm buying another tree. Okay. You're ready for Christmas? I think I need to buy it now though, right? Or maybe I should wait till Black Friday. When do you guys buy trees? That's not something you buy all the time, right? I mean, I don't know. Hi, good to see you. You ordered the bundle. I love all of those. Yes. Definitely. You're buying a tree for your living room and putting the small one. Well, see, this is the thing, Victoria. It's a big one in the front room and it's going to be a big one in the living room. I already know where I'm going. I know which one I want. I mean, I have to go with a different theme for the one in the living room. I know, it's all in good fun, right? So you think Black Friday? That's kind of what I was thinking. Black Friday, definitely. But I wonder if they'll be on anything on Amazon anytime soon too. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of like to experience it, right? See it in front, like in person, to make sure that it, looks and fits the mold. All right, next up, Iris Mist. I don't like that name, but if you guys like it, you can keep it, but that's what we named it, Iris Mist. Where was I going with this one? I was going, okay, I pulled the Iris the second note. All right, Iris Mist. So, more trees the better? I know. See, I knew I was in good company. Okay, Manly Man, Sea Salt and Vanilla and Fireside Vanilla, 2 absolutely amazing staple fragrances. The Sea Salt and Vanilla started out as a Paisley pick, so did the Fireside Vanilla. Both incredible fragrances, part of the signature line. Let's mix them. So we're going to do 2 scoops of each for this one. And then we're going to shake this on up. What's intriguing about this recipe is that this actually has 2 really clean, watery fragrances in it. And then like the Sea Salt Vanilla and the Manly Man. And then that Fireside Vanilla comes in and adds a level of smoke, and really pretty. Yes, that sounds beautiful. I have 2 living rooms and I hardly go downstairs. Yeah. Well, I have one upstairs too, Victoria. So I have 2 living rooms downstairs and then I have a big game room upstairs. So you're giving me ideas. I want to put something up there because that's where we watch football. So I was thinking more along the lines, here I am already decorating and it's not even Halloween, but that's okay. Little ones upstairs so that I have it. Yes, you have 14 trees. I know. Okay, so I don't feel bad then. But, in my defense though, Irish Mist, we could go with that one. That's a cuter name. Definitely, you're better at naming them than me, Teresa DeNoble. You're better at naming them than me. But yeah, I think I need ambiance trees, right? In the game room when we're watching TV, all the things. All right. That actually smells really gosh darn good. That's really pretty. Iris Mist, I know, it's lame. Definitely do it. Okay. Manly Man, Sea Salt Vanilla, and Fireside Vanilla. Maybe I will. I will. Okay, I'm itching to go grab some stuff. All right, I might, if I show you guys something, I'm not showing you more than one thing because here's the deets. Here's the deets. Will Pink Zebra ever do a show? You know what, Barb? That's an excellent question. Send that into ideas and feedback. I just answering a question over on the Tiki Talk. That's a really good question. Definitely send that in. I do think that we have at one time had something for that holiday for sure. So definitely send that in. Yes. Okay. Where was I going? I'm going to show you if I do it. One thing. I got one thing. All right. Ooh, this is fun. Okay, so for these next recipes, I got creative. And what I mean by that, I want to talk about that. So these are actually, what I'm going to give you now, these are my 3 favorites out of all of the blends that I'm giving you today. And I'm going to tell you why. So we're going to start off with some California Boy. And I thought I brought it over in a carton, but here, I guess I did not. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. So we're going to mix with a carton because it's easier to mix. And then we're going to come in with a couple scoops of sea salt and vanilla. Remember, your Cali Boy is a part of that 4-bag bundle that's on sale. And then some. And then we're going to come in with some Gummy Ghoul. So we're going to go Gummy Ghoul, Cali Boy, and sea salt and vanilla. All right, I'm going to tell you, this is called Cedar Breeze. Okay, Cedar Breeze. So this is actually an exact recipe, which means you have to mix it like I tell you to, friends. Okay, so I want you to think we are actually like baking today. All right, Cedar Breeze, 9 scoops of Cali Boy, 2 scoops of sea salt, and 1 scoop of Gummy Ghoul. So this is called Cedar Breeze. Cedar Breeze. The reason we are going a little bit heavier on a certain scent and I'm giving you an exact recipe is that I want this to have touches of fragrances. If you tried that fall confetti 2.0, which if you haven't, you need to, that's a prime example of an actual recipe, like giving you, instead of just equal parts, like saying you're going to use this much of this much of this, and this much of this. Unless I specify, most of the time, what I give you guys is just equal parts. Okay? All right. We're going to go in with 4 scoops of California Boy, just so I can shake this pretty good. And then I'm going to do my only 2 scoops of sea salt vanilla, and then 1 scoop of Gummy Ghoul. Gummy Ghoul is a really pretty orange fragrance, and it happens to be on sale through today, too, in the Halloween sale. I do not feel like it is a Halloween. I just did 4 and 2. I finished this one. Okay. I'm owed 5. I want to make sure I'm not messing this up. I don't feel like it's a Halloween fragrance at all. It's one of those scents that it's a gorgeous citrus fragrance that I think that you can use. Fall confetti is a must-have. Yes, it definitely is. If you creep our Facebook pages and go and look for the recipe boards, I believe it is on a recipe board. This is wonderful. We could almost call this, I named it Cedar Breeze, and I really don't like that name either. But like this gives me like, oh, I love this. It's kind of like a little bit of a, okay, I can't even put into words what this is. It's got the sweetness of the orange. This is so pretty. Cedar Breeze. So you got 9 scoops of California Boy. There's 12 scoops to a bag. I just took my my words out of my mouth there for a second. Sea salt vanilla, 2 scoops, 1 scoop Gummy Ghoul. All right, friends, we're gonna go in with the rest of our scoops. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go in with the rest of our scoops. Hi, Brandy. Good to see you. Make that. That is so pretty. That is, I don't know what word I'm looking for, but I think that the orange, the citrus, and the sea salt and vanilla in this is just, this is such an amazing, definitely make this. So if you ordered that 4-bag bundle, you just need a bag of gummy ghoul. That's on sale, by the way. And then a bag of sea salt vanilla. But I do cartons because they're that good. That is amazing. Make that. Definitely. Thank me later. So pretty. You can rename it Cedar Breeze. It's almost kind of like a California boy in a citrus. Like, it's giving me, like, I can't put words into my mouth right now what that's doing, but it made me smile. Let's just say that. It's made me smile. All right. Next up, I'm going to grab out 2 fragrances that are pretty gosh darn awesome. Moment of Calm. We're going to keep out the Cali Boy for this one. And then I'm going to grab Silver Birch and Air. I know I brought that in here. Silver Birch and Air. Yep. Here it is behind me. Okay. So for this one, this is another really intriguing recipe. I'm calling this one Teak and Tonka Glow. All right, listen. So here's the deets with this. You just purchased the Pink with Purpose. Thank you. Thank you so much. Taylor, you just helped us donate $31 to breast cancer. Thank you, Paul. I know, aren't they amazing? So good. All right, Moment of Calm. That doesn't need an introduction, does it? I don't think so. Okay, it's pretty gosh darn awesome. Salted pistachios, pink jasmine, sun warmed tonka, and then silver birch and air. We're gonna come in with some silver birch needles, some white pine, and some frosted musk. Then again, I want you to keep in mind this is an actual recipe. So we're gonna do 8 scoops of California Boy for this one. And where I was going with this is the tonka, all right? So if you remember in the very beginning, I talked about things that you can mix with teak wood, with wood fragrances to pull out the fragrance, and this is one of those scents. So that's why this is gonna work, okay? Now this one right here, okay, I chose this one as a fresh fragrance, so let's just see what happens. We're gonna come in, we're gonna go with 4, let's see, 3 and 4 scoops of California Boy, 2 scoops of Moment of Calm. That's all you're going to use of that one. And then just 1 of the Silver Birch and Air. Okay. So then I'm owed 4 scoops of the Cali Boy to finish my bag. All right. So, but we're going to shake this up. And again, I'm calling this one Tink and Teak. T-E-A-K, not Tink. Teak. What's in Cali Boy? I will read it to you. Teak and Tonka Glow. Okay. California Boy. It's amazing. It's so pretty. Brazilian musk, warm teak wood, and cedar. I feel like the teak wood's what draws me into this. I don't know. Okay. You've used the Moment of Calm. Yes, it does smell really good, doesn't it? Okay. So who thinks of all the scents? So Marie, we actually, if you go back and if you tuned in on Wednesday, my girl Danielle was on, Danielle Gonzalez, and she is the mastermind behind the fragrances. So she works in product development. Her is actually the daughter of Tom and Kelly. And she works in product development. And so she comes up with all of these scents, the single fragrances. So like California Boy and the ones that I'm mixing. And then the products that you see, that comes from her department as well. So Danielle and her team that she has down there, they have an entire product development team. So, it's really fun actually. This is really intriguing. Love it. Love it. Love it. It could, you know what? This is going to be an extra scoop, but I almost feel like we could go in with 1 more scoop of Moment of Calm with this. It'll just be, the bag will hold it. It'll just be extra full. She is amazing at what she does. Yes, she is. I was so glad that she could help me out, Victoria, on Wednesday. So, yes, she does have an amazing nose. I will say that. She's pretty awesome. All right. Yeah, that one needed an extra, so give that one some extra love. Definitely fun. All right. Next, I got the last one. We're going to keep Cali Boy out, and I think this one was my favorite. I actually have this bag sitting on my desk because I made it. I mixed it up. So I'm going to grab some Autumn Sunflower for this one. Autumn Sunflower and then the Gummy Ghoul. Autumn Sunflower came out a couple months ago. Very pretty fragrance. Notes are fall leaf amberwood, and smooth white floral. We're going to mix in a little bit of that and the little Cali Boy and then a little Gummy Ghoul. But again, this is an actual recipe, right? So what I want you to keep in mind is that you need to use exactly what I'm telling you to. Be back. FedEx is here. Woohoo! That's awesome. All right. So I got one. This is the last one. Final countdown, which means I'm going to have some time to sneak away here in just a second. All right, 8 scoops. 1, we're going to go with 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we're going to go in just 1 Gummy Ghoul. I really like that fragrance. Definitely do yourself a favor and grab some if you haven't already. And then this has 3 scoops of Autumn Sunflower. 1, 2, 3. Okay, love this. This is a really pretty fragrance. Oh, shampoos? Yeah. This is my favorite. Love it. Okay, 8 scoops of Cali Boy, 3 scoops of Autumn Sunflower, and 1 scoop of Gummy Ghoul. I feel like this is one of those scents that because the Autumn Sunflower is what's so complimentary of that, but that 1 scoop of Gummy Ghoul totally gives this a freshness. I'm not exactly sure. I would say if you want that Autumn Sunflower, I wouldn't sleep on it. It is available. I would say you never know. It's always kind of while supplies last. So definitely don't snooze on it. That's my favorite. I'm going to take one of these home. I love this one. Okay. I wasn't planning on doing this. I'm going to go run to the other side of the room. And this is like, what's that shopping cart? Like, how fast can you go? What is that shopping cart game? What is that shopping cart game? What's that called? What is that? Where they add all the products, they add as much as they can to the shopping cart. That's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to go, hey, Lynn, what's up? I'm going to go grab a couple things. All right? And then I will be right back. Supermarket sweep. I knew that's what it was. Yes. Okay. All right. It's like supermarket sweep. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? All right. All right. All right. Okay. All right. I lied. I got 2 things. Okay. All right. I might have to show these 2 things. How fast was I? I was kind of fast, wasn't I? Okay. Here's the deal. I'm going to show you 2 things. I might show you these 2 things on Monday, so they might count towards the sneak peeks. Okay? Deal. Shop till you drop. All right, so one thing I'm going to show you, the first thing I'm going to show you is I did a sneak peek of this, and so some of you have already seen this, okay, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you the name of it, but I'm not going to tell you what's in it, but I'm going to tell you that this is one of my favorite things that is launching on this show because of the format that it's in right here, okay, because you guys know how I feel about this format. Because what? I love this format, right? We know that. Beth loves diffuser oils. If you don't have any diffuser oils, then you're missing out. Don't snooze on it. But I gotta tell you that this scent that it is so pretty. And I am so excited. Lynn says me too. I'm so excited to blend with this fragrance because I am thinking Mary Cherry, okay? This is not your average cherry, okay? That's what makes this so exciting. I've already known what I'm going to blend with this on Tuesday right now. I've got it going in my brain, and I'm super excited. So Mary Cherry is making its way in a diffuser oil. There's your diffuser oil fragrance. Mary Cherry. I just let a cat out of the bag. All right, so that's the only one that I got for now. What do you guys think? I know. It's so good. It's so good. I am too. So I like cherry fragrances. I'm not going to give you the fragrance notes because that would be sharing too much information. But I'm going to tell you it's really good. And I'm really looking forward to doing some blends with it. So definitely do that one. All right. All right. Okay, I lied. One more. I can't not show you this. Okay? I'm going to show you this really quickly, and I'm sure that there's going to be tons of people that do a rewatch of this, and I wasn't planning on doing sneak peeks, but here you go. Emerald Evergreen. Emerald Evergreen, and you probably just saw the notes. Very, very pretty fragrance coming to you in a sprinkle. Okay? Very, very, very pretty fragrance. Very excited about it. So definitely it is amazing. Let me just tell you. Oh my gosh. I think this one is mine. I think he brought this for me. So pretty. So those are your two sneak peeks for the show on Tuesday. Let me just tell you, yes, it is a beautiful fragrance. Can't wait to do lots of blending with it. So where do you want to be? Well, I'm going to be hopping off of here because I got a lot of blending to do today. So you guys, let me just tell you, I don't want you to sleep on this, okay? So the Halloween sale, where did my phone go? Oh, here it is. The Halloween sale goes until tonight, okay? So if you have missed out on it, ask yourself why, because there are so many amazing fragrances. I cannot promise it is not sold out in the bundle, Lindy. Merrick Pink Mist is still in there. So definitely go snag it. I can promise you that I don't know where I was going with that comment. What was I saying? The Halloween sale. Okay, sorry. See, sometimes I have moments. It's going to sell. There's a lot of stuff that's going to go. Yes, I know. There's a lot of stuff that's going to go. So if you want something, Caramel Cauldron, I could not even believe they put that on sale. I'm going to have a good weekend. I'm going to do nothing. I lied. I might do some stuff. All right. So, yeah, looks good. Lots of you guys are ordering up some stuff. So just definitely take advantage of the Halloween sale if you have not already. It is definitely a good sale. There's all kinds of really good stuff in there. Scent Flirt, they extended that deal on the gnome. So definitely grab that up if you missed out on that announcement. 6-month Scent Flirt subscribers are going to get that cute little Griffin gnome simmer pot. So definitely go grab that. That's a good deal. And it donates $10 to our charity that we're raising money for. Okay. Awesome. All right. And it looks like that Pink with Purpose carton bundle may not be, I don't know. I'd say if you're wanting Mary Pink Mist, I wouldn't snooze a roozer on that, because that's in there and it's really good. And definitely if you go grab it, go check out those recipes. Yesterday we did Hope Blooms, Power and Pink, Pink with Purpose, Faith and Fairy Dust, Hope Floats Pink, Sprinkle of Strength, Mary Strong, and All Things Pink. Really, really good stuff. So definitely grab it up. Okay. All right. And my friends, I'm going to see you guys on Monday with all kinds of stuff to share. So definitely tune in. Come join me Monday. And